or because maybe you're banged up and could rest some?
Both. I mean, it's the best team we're going to play on our schedule, so the extra time is always good for you. But everybody's banged up at this time of the year, and so that extra week definitely helped us kind of recover a little bit.
And without giving away state secrets, how did you treat them? Did you try to practice lightly to maybe let them heal up if necessary?
Yeah, you try to, meetings, you try to practice, but take it easy and just try to recover, try to be smart, so, yeah.
You've gone against Notre Dame more than probably anybody that's ever been involved with Navy football other than Steve Belichick. 21 times to date. This will be their 22nd game against Notre Dame. You've seen all aspects of this rivalry. You've seen games that Navy could have, should have won, but didn't. Lopsided losses, but you've also seen 4 wins. Do you feel like you have a good feel for this rivalry and what it's all about, and maybe know the formula for what it takes to beat a Notre Dame?
Unfortunately, I've lost to them the most times too. So, we've lost them a lot. They're a good program. It's Coach Kelly's as good a football coach as there is. They're always well prepared. It's always hard for us to beat those guys. Like I said, the last time we beat them, we played almost perfect. We had the ball over 40 minutes. They only had the ball 6 times. I think we scored every time we had the ball, and we beat them by a point. Mm-hmm. And that was one of their down years. And so, it's always going to be hard to beat those guys, but, we're going to do the best we can.
Is the formula kind of possess the ball, limit their touches, maybe hopefully get a couple turnovers somewhere along the line? Is that kind of the formula? You got to have everything kind of go your way, don't you?
Well, the truth is we got to play perfect and they got to be off. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
We got to hit a few threes off the glass, bank off the backboard, and they got to miss some layups. I say that every year, but that's just the truth, and we recognize that. We'll do the best we can, but it's going to be hard to beat those guys.
In a game like this, your quarterback means so much offensively. The way Malcolm's been playing, his ability to break big gainers, does that give you some confidence, even against a team as strong as Notre Dame is always defensively?
Well, when your quarterback's playing well and your quarterback's your best player, it gives you a shot. And like all those things you said are exactly right. He's playing well, and we're going to need him to play well for us to have a chance.
On the other side of the coin, does what your defense has done to date, does that also give you confidence that, it's hard to stop Notre Dame. We know that. They're very talented on the offensive side of the ball, but this year your defense has done a very good job against all sorts of offenses, so that's got to give you some confidence, don't you feel?
Well, we're playing as well as we've ever played, and so, it gives you confidence, but we still got to go in there and perform. Our guys are playing well, but like I said, it's a really good team.
How do you prepare your team to get into South Bend and how to face Notre Dame? How do you prepare how do you prepare your team for that?
Well, we're just doing all we can right now. It's obviously it's shivering right now, and it's going to be cold Saturday, so got to get ready for the the weather. It's going to be cold there, and so I obviously like to go indoors, but got to get ready for the environment.
So how's been the energy level of the team since the bye week?
Our kids have been practicing hard, but we've been practicing hard the whole year. We've taken a 1-0 approach every week, and the guys have continued to do that.
Now you had some upperclassmen who've been to South Bend before. How do they react to how do they teach the underclassmen how to react to the South Bend?
It's a new year, I think some of those guys, we just got to go know it's going to be a hostile environment. I don't think there's anything that can prepare you for it. Even the older guys might have been there, but I don't know how much they remember from it. We just got to go there and do the best we can.
Okay.
Last for me, you had talked after the game against Connecticut about Nelson and the fact that what Jamal's done is, it's hard for him. He's the starter and he's the elder upperclassman guy. And how do you think he's handled? And do you think he's been happy for Jamal yet, remain confident in himself despite the fact that Jamal's kind of taken some carries away?
He's been a true team player, and been really happy with Nelson. But that kind of leadership is why our team is what it is. It's always about big team, little me, and I couldn't be more pleased with Nelson. But Nelson also recognizes he's still carrying the ball, he's still playing, and he recognizes he's still an integral part of our team.
Malcolm, just kind of talk a little bit about this game, and this is your last chance to go against Notre Dame. If I remember correctly, 2 years ago, I don't even think you played in South Bend, which was a missed opportunity. So this is really going to be your shot to play in fabled Notre Dame Stadium. Can you just talk about what this means to you personally?
Right. Coming to Navy, that's one of the games that's going to be on the schedule every year. So it's a huge game, huge opportunity. Something you dream about as a kid, playing against, a great team is like, a great team like Notre Dame. It's just something you dream of as a kid, and I'm looking forward to it this weekend.
Well, and you've obviously had some great games here for Navy and done great things, but this is an opportunity to be on the national stage, national TV. No game is bigger than Notre Dame. They're on national television every week. Do you feel like this is a chance for you to show what you got and kind of make a mark for Malcolm Perry?
That's not something I really think about. My main focus is getting the team in the best position to win the game, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
And then last for me, I mean, you just talk about how it's on you to get this offense to play at high level, because you're not going to beat Notre Dame scoring 17 points, probably not even 21. You got to bring it and put some points on the board to give your ball club a chance.
Right. I think that's a good thing about this team this year. We have a lot of guys that score points, a lot of guys that we can use in the run game, in the pass game, and that's what we come out to practice every day, work on that, and try to make it work on Saturday.
One question is, what do you have to do to beat Notre Dame? What kind of strategies do you have to use?
Just go out there. You can't make mistakes. We know that going in. You got to make plays, and just be able to be consistent.
And how do you face their defense?
Come out, practice hard. You can't treat it too much different, but you got to respect that. Those are bigger guys, faster guys. You got to respect that, but treat it just like you would any other team.
Well, just talk about what this game means to you. This is your last chance to play against Notre Dame, possibly beat Notre Dame. And were you in Jacksonville as a freshman?
I was not on the field though. I just went
in the stands.
Yeah.
So you really didn't feel part of that win.
Yeah, I guess you say that. We all it's an interesting dynamic, as a freshman trying to make the travel squad and whatnot. But it's good to remember where you came from and to be where you are now, and have a lot of respect for those guys that are on the scout team right now, being there. You do feel part of the team. Everyone feels a part of the team. It takes everyone to get a win in the first place. So,
right.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is this would be a little different. If you were on the field playing an integral role in Navy beating Notre Dame, I think that would be something you remember a little more personally than watching from the stands.
100%, yeah, 100%. And it is a neat opportunity, and I'm super thankful for where we're at right now, and can't wait to keep this momentum going forward and go full speed in this game and get after these guys.
What do you feel as though Navy has confidence? I mean, obviously Notre Dame is one of the greatest opponents you'll ever play. Every year it's that way. They got NFL players across the board. Do you feel you go in there with confidence?
Always, yeah. It doesn't matter who we play. We like to think we control ourselves. It doesn't matter who we go against, how big they are, how small they are. We're going to go in there with the same confidence, same attitude, and same effort, no matter what. So.
And what's it going to take to beat Notre Dame?
It's going to take us doing our job to the best of our ability. Not making mistakes that hurt us. Our own type of mistakes, and controlling what we can control is important, super important. Holding the ball as long as we can. Get the ball, get the fullbacks going, get the run going. So all those things are going to help get us that win this weekend.
And last but not least, just tell me your thoughts on how the offensive line's been playing this year.
Sure. Yeah. I'm super happy with what we got going on. Obviously, a lot to improve on, as always. We haven't arrived by any means, but we got a bunch of dudes up front that get after people. They play full speed and are hard-nosed type dudes that are selfless and don't care about personal glory, and really feel like a good unit, a one-minded unit. Some real good dudes and some tenacious guys that get after it. So, all right, feeling good.
Well, I was going to ask you about this dynamic. I mean, you're the starter, you're the veteran guy, the upperclassman, and Jamal coming in and having success. I mean, how have you taken that? I mean, you could basically kind of, I don't want to say the word jealous, but that might be a fair. How have you taken it, Nelson?
I don't think I'm jealous, but I think he just brings a different aspect to the game. I think he has better hands than me, so that's definitely a bigger aspect. He has some breakaway speed. So I think our little 1-2 punch thing is very good for the team. I'm just trying to win games.
Right. Well, and that's what I would imagine, that his emergence has maybe pushed you a little bit, made you work a little even harder than – I know you're a hard worker to begin with, but you know, when you got a challenge behind you, you step up, right?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely picked my game up a little bit, and I've actually also learned some things from Jamel, just kind of like watching him play, like seeing some cuts that he makes every once in a while. That it helps me out as well.
Right. Well, the big run against UConn, I think, you know, all the coaches were happy to see that happen for you because they know that you're an integral part of this team. You're still getting key carries, and they need you to be productive. So that run had to feel good.
Oh yeah, it feels good. It always feels good to help the team out and put us in a good position to score.
So bottom line, Navy got a pretty nice 1-2 fullback punch, right?
Absolutely.
And how important is that fullback punch going to be against Notre Dame?
I think it's going to be huge. Getting the fullback started is a big part of getting our whole offense started.
Right.